Hey everyone! Well, we're here, we're back, and today we're doing another anti-MLM video, and for this week we of course are going to head back on over to Reddit. It is a new week after all, and filter by top post of this week. Not sure how many more times I can say week, but that is what we are doing in this video. We are coming up to the end of the year. We only have one more month left, and this is such a busy time for so many people, and the Huns are not excluded in that, so I can only assume that since we are at the end of November and at the end of the year that they are scrambling like crazy for a lot of different reasons, either to make sales, get recruits, rank up, whatever they're doing. They are probably out here trying anything and everything they can, and the good people of Reddit always capture it for our entertainment. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you really like it, please subscribe. Make sure to check out my description below for all of my fun links. And with all of that said, let's get started into this week's video. Old college friend who I hadn't noticed slipping through the cracks posted this. Don't get offended if this is you. Just need to voice this here. Please explain to me why you'll happily buy shampoo from supermarkets, salons, Amazon, etc., but not from a Remini Science or body shop consultant. I sell these. You'll buy underwear from Penny's or Dunn's, but not from your local Ann Summers ambassador. You'll buy candles from Yankee Candles, but not from FM World or other company associate. You will pay oil companies, EIR, or other expensive, faceless companies rather than pay less with a friend or family member and become a customer with Utility Warehouse. You'll buy makeup and beauty products from Boots and Superdrug, but not from me at FM World. You'll buy supplements or vitamins from a random website, but not from FM World. Why are we, as a society, so apt to support big retailers, but not our family and friends? Yes, I realize sometimes pricing is the factor, but remember, you get what you pay for. Would you rather support a big chain or someone you know working hard to support or supplement their family income? Direct sales companies sell the best products, and the purchase comes with great customer service through a rep. I challenge each one of you to purchase one thing from a friend this week instead of from a store. Just one thing. That one thing is helping your friend support his or herself and a dream. Shop small businesses. Don't think, just do it. It's now more than ever we should be supporting and buying from who we know. Hashtag support small businesses 2022. Hashtag help your friends. Hashtag challenge accepted. Notice how she has a challenge for people, everybody else around her to basically buy from her. That's really what the challenge is to buy from her. And here's the other thing that a lot of them don't realize is that when you buy MLM products, you are supporting big retailers. Most MLM companies have just stupid amount of money. Like, they have so much money. They are more than some of the other brick and mortar stores in your town. And like, if you went to a smaller brick and mortar store that maybe doesn't have, national recognition, they'd be still mad at you for going to that, even though you have national recognition for the most part when you are buying from an MLM company. So that is the answer. And also, why would people rather buy from supermarkets and drugstores? Because those products don't come with an asterisk of also, do you want to join this opportunity? Usually the products are also cheaper. And she said that direct sales comes with great customer service. If you go to supermarkets and certain things, people will probably give you good customer service as well, along with not asking you to work for that company. So I think one is definitely better than the other. But just posts like these definitely show that they're just so salty and they're so hurt that that all of their friends and family are not spending all the money on them. And it's like, that's not a business if your friends and family are just financially supporting you through it. Like, it's a business when strangers, buy from you and regularly like your products and go to you. It's only a hobby when friends and family do it, but then when friends and family don't even want to do it, maybe look at what you're doing and realize that it is the company and the structure of the company that's the problem, along with the products, but people don't support MLMs. Why do people not support MLMs? There are lots and lots of reasons. But to say that, oh, how could you buy from these bigger retailers? Like, don't you want to support your friends and family? You are buying from a bigger retailer when you buy MLM. You are. See what the comments say on this. So many reasons. But my number one would be, we don't want your overpriced, low-quality products. Also angers me that buying from a salon, which could be a real small business, isn't supporting small business in the Hun's eyes. Somebody else said, this is it, right here. All MLM products are commodities, which can be purchased at almost any drugstore/supermarket. They are lower quality and have a higher price than competing products that can be purchased during your normal shopping routine. Exactly. They have to make the prices higher because they have to give out commission to so many people. When you buy from a drugstore or a supermarket, it's a lower price because it only goes through so many hands and it only pays out so many people, versus MLM products, it pays out so many people. Yes, pennies, and most of the time people don't even make money, but they still have to give commission of those products, so they need to hike up the price in order to compensate for all of the money that people are not making. Found at a local mall market, and it is just a lot of Scentsy wax melts. I feel like I always have to show these ones. Like, it's either LuLaRoe, Paparazzi, or Scentsy, because I feel like they are the three. I mean, I could be wrong. There could definitely be more out there that I'm not thinking of that hold inventory like this. But Scentsy definitely holds inventory because they will discontinue certain bars. So I don't know if uplines are telling them to, like, stock up because they want to be the go-to person in case that scent sells out, so they keep buying more and more. And, you know, there's just so many scents that could go with certain, you know, of course, certain bedrooms in your house and certain times of year, so they have to have those to show off on social media or in case somebody wants them. But it is sad to just see all of this wasted money, knowing that whoever bought all of this believed in the opportunity and it just wasn't what they thought it was, and they pumped so much money into it and they just received nothing in return besides, I guess, debt and just a lot of wax melts that they could never go through themselves. Nothing like that MLM guilt to start that pity shopping. Good morning everyone. I need a serious solid, you guys. This is proof I need help. I have sold $0 this month. This is my family's Christmas money this time. Without this, we won't have a Christmas. Plus, I started a fundraiser for Salvation Army, but no luck so far on that so far. There is only 6 days left of this month, and I do hustle every day here for you guys because I love you all. This is my job. I do it because of you all. I do it because I love Scentsy as well. It may not seem like a job to you guys, but ask anyone that has done entrepreneurship, ones that have serious health issues that can't work outside anymore. I'm not telling you guys this because I can or because of sympathy. I'm just asking for any kind of small business support. Love every one of you guys, and thank you for all you do. Yeah, they have made $0 this month, and they are saying that they have a personal goal. It says, I need your help. I'd like to stick around as your independent Scentsy consultant, but I need your help to make my 200 PRV goal to stay active. What can I get you? And then it has like the Scentsy. This is a horrible background. It's like multicolors, and then they put black text over it that you can't even read. I do like that they said that I'm not trying to ask for sympathy. It's like when you're showing that you have made no money and you are stating that this is your family's Christmas and that you need this to buy Christmas presents for your family, you are looking for sympathy when you do that. And it is sad that you haven't sold anything and nobody wants to buy these things, and maybe that should be a sign. And I get that you want to work from home because you have health issues that stop you from getting a traditional job, and that happens to a lot of people. But you don't have to join an MLM and manipulate people online in order to make money. There are other ways that you can make money online. You can make money from home that don't require you to ask for help online. It's like, if you need money for Christmas, just ask people for money. Just start a GoFundMe at that point. You are more likely to probably get friends and family to do that. See what the comments say on this one. So she hustles every day for people who have no interest in buying her. I think the weirdest thing about MLMs to me is how they all act like they're doing some important life-changing. Dude, you're posting stupid on the internet and selling overpriced crap. I felt that one. I felt that one so much. It's so true. It's like, you are working so hard to sell a huge billion-dollar companies like overpriced, ridiculous products that people don't really even need. These are just things that people maybe want. And there are just dupes for these things everywhere that are just better and cheaper, and they don't come with an asterisk of an MLMer attached to it, constantly asking you to either buy again or sign up underneath them. This isn't the flex you think it is. To all the girlies that graduated with a 2.6 GPA, had to retake classes multiple times, talked too much, dropped out of college. How's self-employment treating you? If you know, you know. To be honest, I always thought I was screwed, because when you're young, school is literally everything. And if you fail, you are told you won't get a good job and have a good life. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm here to say life can still work out for you. It's all mindset. I believe this is the TikTok trend that I have had come across my For You page a bunch. It's like, if you were introverted and awkward in school, how is cat mom life treating you? Something along those lines. It's something like that, and they're like doing a dance or whatever. So she's trying to say, for all the people that were not good in school, how's the MLM life for you? And it's like, like OP says, like, that's not the flex that you think it is. You're probably, like, and to say, like, anyone that wasn't good in school, they automatically, like, end up in an MLM, or they end up being self-employed. It's like, I get that they are generalizing, like, they aren't saying that every single person that was not good in school, like, now is self-employed or whatever. Or joined an MLM. But just because somebody wasn't good at school or didn't do well in high school doesn't mean that they are automatically a failure. Like, I was absolutely horrible in high school. Like, I'm surprised that I graduated, to be honest. I probably had like a 2.0 in high school. Like, I just didn't care in high school at all. I did the bare minimum to get by. And then when I went to college, I did very well because I actually applied myself. And not saying that works for everybody, that's just my experience. But I also didn't join an MLM. You know what the real crime of this whole post is the fact that this person has 1.5k likes on this post. That's the real crime of this whole thing. Let's see what the comments say on this. OP wrote themselves. They wrote, I just want to make it very clear in case people don't see my notes under the first pick. You don't have to have a 4.0 GPA to do well in the world, but you don't have to join a predatory MLM either. School and GPAs aren't good judges of intelligence, drive, or success anyway. Legitimate self-employment is a great option for plenty of people, but MLMs are not that. Yeah, I totally got that was what OP was trying to say. They weren't trying to say that, like, this person, that anyone who has a low GPA in school automatically means that they will join an MLM. Like, I didn't think that they were, like, going with that, because obviously I just stated myself that I was absolutely horrible at school when I was in high school, and I never joined an MLM. Everybody's different. There's people who are some of the smartest people, and they've joined MLMs, and, you know, it just depends. It depends on everybody's situation. It depends on how well the upline manipulated them into joining. It depends on their circumstances at the time. It just varies across everything of why somebody joins an MLM, why they stay in an MLM, and why they try and recruit people into the MLM, which is usually money, but it could be for other reasons. I don't know. But yeah, I totally got that that's what OP was going for. Client/therapist boundaries. I'm a massage therapist, and one of my very sweet regulars is super deep into doTERRA. It is her life. When she comes in for an appointment, she brings a literal binder full of oils and pulls out 5 to 6 different kinds and puts them out for me to use on her during our sessions. I occasionally will put a drop of one somewhere so she smells it and thinks I'm using them. But I'm getting to the point where I don't want to use them at all, and this whole situation is just sad. The conversations, the trips, her car is decked out with a giant decal promoting her business, and it kind of seems like she's struggling. She often compares what I do to her energy work and oils, saying we're both healers and wants me to trade with her. Not the same thing. Not even close. Ready to fire her, but I feel guilty. It's a pity relationship. Really hoping she'll wake up and get out of there. 2 years later, no signs yet. Sucks the good people get pulled in and brainwashed so bad they can't see it. Exactly. Maybe people who truly do like the products and they really do think that they are helping them, and in a big way that MLMs will manipulate people is that, let's say on a Monday you do a big order of doTERRA oils, and remember in doTERRA to stay active you have to buy or sell, I believe it's a little over $100 a month in product just to stay active, so you have to buy from your own business in order to get a paycheck. That's what it is. You have to spend or sell $100 worth of oils in order to get your paycheck. Ridiculous. But let's say they spend $50 or $75 on a Monday, and then I believe it would be the next week they would get a commission from that $75 that they spent. They are seeing money come in, so it kind of tricks the brain into thinking that this is working. Now, I'm not saying every single person that sees that thinks like, oh, look, I made money. Like, people are smart. They can, figure out that, oh, that's just my commission coming in. But it is a way to trick people and make them think that this is working. Also, the echo chamber that they surround themselves in. We see every single opportunity or team call how much they praise people for being a part of this, how brave they are for being in this MLM and staying in, and if they just keep trying that they'll make it work, and just keep asking people because you'll ask the right person who will change your life, and you're just here to change lives. It's like, you're not here to change your life, you're here to change other people's life. You're selfish if you want to change your life, but yet you're here to change your life and make money and the life-changing income, but don't be selfish. You're here to change other people's lives. See what the comments say on this. A few phrases to use. The less you explain or say, the better. Just set your boundary. It is your practice and can make whatever rules and decisions you want. I now only use products I purchase or supply. I no longer use client-supplied products in my work. I am now restricting what products I use to minimize allergens or irritants for my more sensitive clients. I no longer use strongly scented products so as not to irritate my more sensitive clients. My liability insurance no longer allows me to use random client-supplied products. I do not do trades for services. And OP said the insurance one is perfect. I really love seeing things like this because, sharing her experience about this client and the doTERRA oils was more, just like she said up here, it's just more of a rant, sharing her experience. And then just some random person comes and shares just some information that they deem could be helpful. And OP saw it and could potentially use this the next time she comes in. Somebody else could use any of these things in a situation similar, and it's going about it in a polite way without trying to hurt the person's feelings by saying, I don't like your MLM stuff, get it out of here, you'll never make money, why are you doing this? There are nice ways to go about this stuff without ruining a client relationship that she clearly does care about. So I hope she takes this and uses it, and that the doTERRA MLM Hun accepts it, because sometimes, as we know, they don't accept no as an answer ever. Network marketing, getting paid to do something everyone else is doing for free. Well, we know that's absolutely not true, because you usually have to pay a starter kit cost. So me recommending any sort of product to anybody, I did that for free and I got nothing. You had to pay between $50 and, depending on the MLM, $500, $1,000 in the hope of making that back, while I still have spent nothing. And based off of many, many income disclosure statements, the amount of work that people have to do in order to see any sort of money that is worth all of my sanity, that is worth all of my time, that is worth any money that I potentially maybe in a 1% world could maybe make. So yeah, I'll keep doing things for free, not bothering people, and just occasionally maybe recommending a product or a restaurant to someone. I'm okay with that. Lime Life Boss Babe says, don't buy from big corporations. It's Black Friday. 166 million people are shopping deals to save big today. Typically the biggest savings of all year. Before you shop your makeup and skincare from a big corporation, remember me. We have sales up to 50% off and free shipping. Here is the thing. You are a part of an MLM company. My guess is that this company makes quite a bit of money. I'm going to look up how much Lime Life makes. All right, look at this website. It says Lime Life by Alcone. I'm going to only assume that this is it. And it says right here, estimated per year, $39.5 million. But for me, I'm going to just say that anything making, $40 million a year would be considered a big corporation. So just because you're a part of it doesn't mean that it's not also a big corporation. Sorry, just because you bought into the company doesn't make it not a big corporation. And the comments on this say, but MLMs are big corps. The only difference is they fleece poor people into it and make $1 off their backs. No. They own their own small business. And somebody else said, the thing about it is Sephora doesn't guilt trip me if I don't consistently purchase from them. Exactly. Like could you imagine following Sephora on Instagram, or they posted a Facebook thing saying, I love all of you guys, but you're not buying from us enough. And see, we have to make money for our families or we're going to end up poor on the streets, and they manipulate you and make you feel bad for not purchasing from them. That would never happen. There are a lot of reasons why people are aware that you are part of a big corporation. Just because you get a little tiny piece of it doesn't mean the company isn't thriving, like the person said, off of the back of your hard work. Alright, we have reached the end of the video. We all know what that means. It is meme time, and it says, $2,000, huh? I know a guy who could turn that into $800. Wow, what a deal, right, you guys? I mean, isn't that so the case is with MLMs? It's turn your money into losing money and just basically giving it away and making these million-dollar corporations more money, but yet you believe that it's your own small business and you are literally getting pennies compared to these companies, and these companies don't care about you. They don't pay you their worth. Yes, of course there are the other companies out there that are horrible and the things they do, but they at least pay their employees an hourly rate or a salary depending on what it is, versus you buying into this company month and month and month, each and every month and month and month and month, in the hope of this life-changing opportunity. Always, when it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Just recently I was watching a show. It's on Netflix. It's called Inside Job. It's from the creator of Regular Show, I believe. I could be wrong. Or she worked on it or something. And they had said something like, we got someone to buy into Herbalife fully knowing that it is the biggest pyramid scheme out there. Something along those lines. I'm totally paraphrasing, but I was laughing so hard because I was like, everybody knows. Everyone is fully aware that when you say certain MLMs, the first thing that comes to their mind is pyramid scheme. Why is that? And it's not because it's not true and it's just haters. Why would so many people just hate these companies for no reason and call them pyramid schemes? There are people who hate Amazon and hate Walmart, and they don't usually call them pyramid schemes. Unless you are in an MLM, then you call them pyramid schemes. But that's just a know you sort of thing to deflect. Don't look at us, look at them. They are the pyramid scheme. We're totally not the pyramid scheme. But it's There are people who do not like those companies, but yet they're not going to call them a pyramid scheme because they're not a pyramid scheme. When it operates in the way of a pyramid scheme, then it's a pyramid scheme. I don't care that you have products. I really don't care, because they're usually overpriced products that they are just using to get people to buy into it. Because of course, if you have a shiny object, people are going to go towards the shiny object instead of someone over here just talking. You're going to go towards the thing that's shiny and avoid the other thing. The other thing being like a Ponzi scheme, pyramid scheme, and the shiny thing being the MLM that is just hiding the fact that it is actually a legal pyramid scheme. I mean, so many people have sued, and, you know, they keep settling in court, and then for Hunt's say, like, oh, they settled in court because we're not actually a pyramid scheme. It's like, no, they're just settling in court so people will stop talking about it. So people will shut up about it. So people don't keep claiming that they are what they are. A walking, talking pyramid scheme. At least in my opinion. Alright, you guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really, really liked it, please subscribe. Let's talk anything and everything anti-MLM and pyramid schemes in the comments below. And until my next video, I will see you guys then. Bye!